About why some businesses in Pullman are getting a lot of customers today.
And the protests on campus you may have seen. Next on Murrow News 8.
From the Northwest Public Broadcasting Studios on the campus of Washington State University, this is Murrow News 8.
Good evening, I'm Abby Davis.
And I am Shegun Bamdele. Welcome to Murrow News 8. A Christian group called Tiny Arts Ministries is protesting abortions on Terra Mall. The Christian club was on the mall today with graphic protest posters and handing out pamphlets to bypassing students.
The Murrow Center for Student Success.
We are out here, Tiny Heartbeat Ministries, because it is always wrong to intentionally kill an innocent human being. Abortion does that, therefore it's wrong.
The Murrow Center for Student Success is moving into Gertson Hall, the flagship building for the Murrow College. Our reporter Zane Dodge is live across the street with more details.
Well, I'll tell you why we're getting back.
It's been happening all day.
Yikes. Do they use Verizon for that?
Thanks, Abby. I'm here in Gertson Hall, where in the room behind me they are going through the building of the new Student Success Center. The sounds of drills, saws, hammers have filled the Dean Suite above, but the Murrow College is excited to use this space to connect Murrow students across the WCU system. The new Center for Student Success will allow for the expansion of current and emerging programs. I am joined by Murrow's marketing director, Michel Emerson. Michel, what will this allow for the students here at the Murrow College?
So this space will be a space for our Welcome Center and our advising. So for our advising and our career readiness program, we'll be able to set students up for future success through doing resume reviews, helping them get set up for internships and mock interviews. And then regards for one half of the room, the left half being advising and the right being a multi-use student space for Murrow student clubs, we'll be able to connect with all of our Murrow campuses, Pullman, Vancouver, Everett, and Global, and have that be a intertwined, connected space that students will be able to further their success.
And so the advisors are moving out of that little hallway area in Murrow and into here?
Yes, they are.
And this should be done hopefully by fall semester 2022?
Yes, we're hoping to have the Murrow College Murrow Center for Student Success done by this summer, so likely mid-June, early August, maybe July.
All right, thank you, Mitchell. Reporting at Gertson Hall, let's send it back across the street and into the studio and back to the desk.
WSU's library Irwin Nash Images of Migrant Labor Digital Collection received the American Library Association's Reference and User Services Association's 2022 John Sessions Memorial Award. According to the award announcement, there are efforts to make the Nash collection accessible to the community. The John Sessions Memorial Award is sponsored by the Department for Professional Employees, ALSCO, who recognizes a library or library systems that has made a significant effort to work with the labor community. WSU employees will receive a 2.5 to 3.25% salary increase next fiscal year. Beginning on July.
We are happy that the legislature understood the need for salary increases, and they did, in fact, fund 3.25% increase for classified staff.
Beginning 3.2%. We'll receive a 2.1 raise on September 1.
Today is 420, which means marijuana shops in Pullman and around the state are in high demand. One Cush 21 employee says it is all hands on deck. The shop has about 80 online orders at any given time, and there has been a lot of foot traffic since opening. Washington and Colorado became the first states to legalize cannabis in 2012. Since then, 16 other states have followed suit and legalized recreational marijuana use. The Palouse Regional Transportation Planning Organization is conducting a public survey to learn more about the public transportation needs of our community. The data will help them guide funding decisions for the public transportation investments. You can find the link to the survey on the Pullman Police Twitter page. A new table in the Spark is making a splash, or should I say splat.
And is WSU President Kirkshaw's leaving Pullman? Find out after the break.
1 in 3 adults has pre-diabetes. 1 in 3. That means it could be you, your favorite brother, your other brother, you, your football buddy, your football buddy, you, the boss's boss. If 1 in 3 adults has pre-diabetes, that means it could be you, your barber, your barber's barber.
Nice work.
Thanks.
You, your plumber,
Breathe right into your foot.
your plumber's masseuse.
Yes.
You, your dog walker,
On your left.
your cat jogger. Or you, your co-pilot, your co-pilot's co-pilot. While 1 in 3 adults has pre-diabetes, with early diagnosis, pre-diabetes can be reversed. Take the risk test at doihaveprediabetes.org to know where you stand.
If you study at the Spark, you may have seen a new table lying around. The new Splat table has made a splash in the Spark, and the innovative design is meant to encourage inclusivity. The Splat table development lead, Sarah Rosenthal, shares more.
It's kind of designed to be the opposite of, if you have just like a square table or a small round table, those are usually for one person or multiple people who already know each other. But the Splat table is designed to hopefully bring together strangers who might sit at opposite ends of the table.
The Splat Table project began in November 2017 with a vision to bring students together with faculty and staff to tackle unconventional creative activities that are not tied to the curriculum.
The City of Pullman is still waiting to hear from you about your thoughts on redistricting. Redistricting is the process of drawing new legislative boundaries within a municipality. There's a process that occurs every 10 years following the U.S. Census. Share your inputs of the 2022 City Council Ward Redistricting by April 26. Learn more at pullmanwa.gov/redistricting.
According to a report Tuesday by Matt Fortuna, Washington State President Kirk Schulz has emerged as a strong candidate to be the Big 12 Conference's new commissioner. WSU spokesman Phil Weiler spoke with Murrow News 8 about the possibility of Schulz taking the position with the Big 12.
He is very clear he has absolutely no interest in the position. He is thrilled being the president of the Washington State University system and is not looking for any other opportunities. So that he is not a candidate for that position.
Schulz has a history in the Big 12. He served as president of Kansas State from 2009 to 2016. Schulz currently serves as the Pac-12's representative to the College Football Playoff Board of Managers. And my walk to class certainly was a little more enjoyable today than it has been. Drew, what can we expect this week?
Thanks, Abby. Yeah, yesterday and today have been pretty nice. Today started sunny, but then a super light cloud came in, almost like a haze in the air, if you will. Let's take a look at the weather today. So it was pretty nice. Like I said, it was high of 56 out there, a low of about 40 tonight, so it still gets a little chilly. Sunset's going to hit at about 7:43 p.m., so inching closer to 8 o'clock. And we do have 13-mile-per-hour winds today, so keep that in mind if you are going to be lighting anything outside. Let's take a look at tomorrow. It's going to be rainy out there, so you're going to want to wear a raincoat. High of 52, low of 33, so it does get a lot cooler out there at night, and 16 miles per hour, so keep that in mind. Let's take a look at the weather across the state here. On the west side, it is going to be, of course, a little bit rainier today, as it normally is over on the west side. And then Yakima and the Tri-Cities, of course, a little bit warmer down there, that desert temp, 62 down there in Tri-Cities. And then, of course, as we can see today, it's about 56, 54 today. Let's take a look at your 5-day forecast coming up here. And as we look here, we got tomorrow is going to be a little bit rainy, but throughout the week it gets progressively nicer. And then that Sunday and Monday is going to be beautiful at 60 degrees and perfectly beautiful out there. So get looking forward to that. All right, back to you guys at the desk.
Thanks, Drew. Up next, WSU is hosting a special event for kids before the spring game.
And find out which Cougar athlete the Pac-12 selected as its Scholar Athlete of the Year.
It feels like no matter where you look, the state of the world's getting worse. Oceans full of plastic, an endless amount of waste, an impossible task ahead of fixing our beloved planet. But change can't happen if you do nothing. So here's where you should start. Reduce. Why? Because Americans produce more than 200 million tons of waste every year, and you don't want to add to that. Reuse. Why? Because reusing and repurposing cuts back on unnecessary waste, and it gives things a chance at new life. Recycle. Why? Because recycling creates jobs. It helps our community and it helps our planet. And after doing all this, what will we be left with? We'll be left with a planet that will slowly start to heal.
I'm Vasily Varlamos with sports. For Coug fans excited for the spring game on Saturday, there's something for the kids as well. Head coach Jake Dickert announced today that the team is hosting a free youth clinic at Rogers Field in Pullman. The clinic is available for kids ranging from grades K through 5 from 1 to 1:50 p.m. Registration opens at 12:30 on Saturday, and there will be an autograph session post-game as well. The WSU track and field teams are competing at the Mooberry Track and Field Complex in Pullman for the first time since 2018. The Cougs are taking on the Purple Team out west in the WSU-UW dual meet Friday, April 22nd. This is the 102nd edition of the dual meet on the men's side and the 42nd meet between the women's squads. WSU looks to get back on track in the dual meets after losing the last 2 meets against the Huskies. Moving over to the Diamond, the WSU baseball team is beating Seattle U right now 5-3 in Bellevue. The Cougs enter this weekend with a 13-21 overall record and a 5-13 record in conference play. The Cougs are looking to bounce back after losing 2 out of the last 3 games in last series against Cal. Senior infielder Jack Smith hopes to continue his hot start to the season as he leads the team in doubles and RBIs. The Pac-12 honored WSU tennis 5th-year senior Michaela Bayerlova and the 2022 Women's Tennis Scholar Athlete of the Year award. Bayerlova is no stranger to academic awards. She is also a President's Honor Roll recipient, a 3-time Pac-12 All-Academic winner, and this week she was named a Top 10 WSU Senior Award recipient. Not only is Bayerlova succeeding on the court, off the court, she's succeeding on the court as well. Holding a national ranking of 43rd, Bayerlova heads into the Pac-12 championships, winning 9 out of her past 10 matches.
Thanks, Vasily. A local business in town is giving out free cupcakes. Find out where after the break.
This is the story of a boy who didn't talk for a long time. The boy liked things to always be the same. Any changes would scare and upset him. The unknown was an unfriendly place. The boy was very sensitive to lights and sounds. So he built secret hiding places where they couldn't get in. The boy didn't like looking people in the eye. He wasn't trying to be mean, it just made him feel uncomfortable. Sometimes he would flap his arms again and again.
One day, I found out I have something called autism. My family got me help. Slowly, I found my voice and learned all the ways I could live with it better.
Early intervention can make a lifetime of difference. Learn the signs at autismspeaks.org.
If you are wanting a cupcake, Sweet Mutiny is giving away free cupcakes until 9 p.m. tonight. The shop located on Bishop Boulevard has been open for 10 years. We actually stopped by the store and got 2 of these cupcakes. We have them here on our desk. I'm pretty excited to eat one.
Oh man, I'm pretty excited to eat one also. It's a good day to get, you know, a free cupcake.
That's right. Well, thank you for watching. If you missed any of our other newscasts, you can view it on YouTube. See you tomorrow.
All right.